have enjoyed talking to Robbie Norman, the owner of Cold Battle, who ran in the Kentucky Derby. And I got to talk to him and do kind of a wrap up after the Kentucky Derby. And he was saying his family had absolutely the best time. He has an uncle who went with him to the Derby and said that his uncle called 10 times already, telling him how much fun it was, and he wants to go back next year. So that was how good it was. And I'm glad to hear that. He's like an
Yeah.
80-something-year-old uncle, too. So, and Robbie said, or Mr. Norman said that he does plan to go back to the Derby. He's got another horse that in Norman's stables called Final War, who may be a Derby contender. But he says, first of all, he's got to have a horse good enough, but there's also a process to qualify to go to the Derby, and he does have horses that are in his stable in Derby prep programs. But Cold Battle is going to go on to continue and run, and other smaller. He even said in the story, when I did the story, he said that the Churchill Downs is a little long for Cold Battle. It was a little too long. It's a mile and a quarter. And Cold Battle is better on the shorter tracks. So he's running on some shorter tracks now. But some of the other horses, he said, could very well be Derby contenders in the near future. So we're going to be watching closely that our black belt stables actually gets back to the Derby. We hope.
Yeah.
They do. Wouldn't it be cool to have a Derby winner from Thomasville?
He came in 11th.
He came in 11th.
21? Right. Is that right?
Well,
21? Kind of middle of the...
Mr. Norman said that he didn't expect to actually win, but he thought for sure he could have gotten 5th or 6th place. However, when Journalism, number 8, came around the outside, he bumped Cold Battle, and Cold Battle got off his stride. And this was the jockey, Juan Vargas, was telling Norman that when he bumped me, the horse just got flustered, and slowed down, and he never could catch back up. So, and that's part of race. It's just like in NASCAR. They rub sometimes. In horse racing, they bump sometimes. That's part of the game.
Too. Yeah, it was rainy and muddy too.
It was muddy, and that sometimes horses are good on sloppy tracks, but Mr. Norman didn't seem to think that was affecting Cold Battle as much as getting bumped when they came around the outside. But it's exciting. I love horse racing, and exciting to have somebody that's that close by that it has horses.
I shared the story about him competing at the Thomasville horse, and so many people responded with, "Well, I'm gonna root for him tomorrow."
Yeah, exactly.
So it's support of the black belt.
I'm going to tell you a funny story. I had some friends who were talking about how that. Well, actually, I was talking to my mother, and she had some friends who went to the Kentucky Derby, and when they found out that Cold Battle was an Alabama horse, that's who they were rooting for. Yeah. But the way they were rooting was screaming "Roll Tide" the whole time.
Oh, I like that too.
Well, the only problem is Robbie Norman is a staunch Auburn fan. So
no.
He said, "You know what? They can, as long as they're supporting us, they can yell anything they want to." So,
that's so great.
I thought that was fun. It was all in fun. So
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, I know my black belt friends had a lot of